Today in the church, we remember St. Bonaventure, a doctor of the church, and he reminds us how we found Jesus. And he speaks about how our faith revolves around this mystical wisdom of which we as Christians receive the Holy Spirit, who teaches our heart to turn to Christ. He mentions a man should turn his full attention to this throne of mercy and should gaze at him hanging on the cross, full of faith, hope, and charity, devoted, full of wonder and joy, marked by gratitude, and open to praise and jubilation. Further, he describes the whole Christian life in one paragraph. This is probably one of the reasons he was a doctor of the church. And he says, then such a man will make with Christ a pass, that is, a passing over through the branches of the cross. You'll pass over the Red Sea, leaving Egypt and entering the desert. There he will taste a hidden manna and rest with Christ in the sepulchre, as if he were dead to things outside. He will experience as much as possible for one who is still living what was promised to the thief who hung beside Christ. Today you will be with me in paradise. This passing over is the symbolism of getting to heaven through following Christ. The crossing of the Red Sea is a symbol of baptism and leaving the ways of the world and entering the church. The branches of the cross are those actions of self-denial that lead us out of sin and to live a holy life by God's grace. The desert is a place where the soul is fed by God himself in the Holy Eucharist to strengthen it on its journey to heaven. And the sepulchre was where Christ was laid. And it was through the blood of the cross that gives us peace with God. As we mature in the spiritual life, we die to the things outside of the church, realizing salvation is found here and all the graces of God flow from the Holy Mass into our soul for its salvation. For our soul experiences already, when it is in a state of grace, as much as possible, the paradise of which God speaks of. In fact, the church is understood as the new Eden, where we eat from this tree of Christ's sacrifice on the cross and live by a deep and profound communion with the living God.